In this series,
you guys have any tools?
in this episode, today I'm riding the second section of the Trường Đông, from Ayun Pa to Sơn Tây. The first part runs through villages and farmland as I leave Ayun Pa. First, get some money, then hit the road. A monument marks the junction at the edge of Ayun Pa. Every city and village in Vietnam pretty much has a Trường Sơn Đông road, but it's not the legendary road that I'm riding today. This sign reads, "Promote patriotic effort, carry out the resolutions of the La Pa Commune Party Congress." These banners are common, we'll see a lot of them today. I pass local party buildings, then I'm properly out of the Ayun Pa area. This sign reads, "Long live the glorious Communist Party of Vietnam," one of many repeated along the road. Communities live directly off the land out here. You can see it in how the farmland stops and the forest begins. Fields cut carefully into the hills. Forests left standing around them. Daily life, agriculture, and the forest all overlap in the same space. A sign warns of dangerous, winding roads and frequent accidents. After a couple more hills, I suddenly come across a giant airstrip. This is the Kabang airstrip, likely built for emergencies. The road widens and becomes a runway. Concrete stretches through the jungle, bordered by forest on both sides. Then, the pavement narrows again, and the road continues north. The next few turns move into thicker jungle. Managed forest gives way to wild growth, a common pattern along the Trường Sơn Đông. At a small junction where the road splits towards nearby communities, Con Pna one way, Sha Hu the other, I turn right to stay on the Trường Sơn Đông. These guys are cooking out the back of their truck. There aren't many villages out here, so this is a great way to get a meal in. I stop and put my rain gear on. A sign warns against fires, logging, and hunting. Standard forest protection rules. Rain slicks the road. A group of water buffalo block the lane. Some broken pavement marks the border between villages. More water buffalo. I take a country lane and see more. That's why I go slow. Finally stopped raining, but the pavement's still wet. I take a short detour, cross a small bridge, and stop for fuel in a nearby village. This clip's from another stop, but it shows how getting fuel works out here. This is the only intersection for miles, and the lights don't work. I get passed by a convoy of cops, then head through. Shortly after, I meet another rider heading north. We ride together for a while. It turns out to matter later, when I get a flat. The road opens up here. Long views, steep drops, and very little traffic. This is a decreasing radius turn. The curve tightens as you go, and I overestimate it. The pavement here is broken and uneven. Red landslide warning signs line the road. I keep to the best service and watch carefully for other vehicles. We pass a large Trường Sơn Đông road sign. It doesn't mark a destination, it marks the project itself. This is a trunk road, built to move people and goods between regions. The sign credits the road, not the place.
Yeah, let's go.
This sign credits the people who made it. It's like a giant movie credit. More forest management signs. I lose my riding partner for a moment and turn back. He's dropped his phone, but it still works.
Yo, you good, bro? Oh, okay.
A few more waterfalls pass by as the road continues through a series of bends. In this section, hazards keep appearing. Dogs dart into the road. Then, a cow steps out. Not long after, my tire goes flat. I lost my buddy again, and I'm not sure where he went, so I pushed the bike down to the bridge and stopped there. I look at the view from the bridge while I decide what to do next. I'm debating whether to pitch my tent and take a nap, but he comes back pretty quickly, brings a mechanic, and then fixes my bike within 30 minutes or so.
Đúng rồi.
Đến chạy về quán để cho bao nhiêu cái 150 một tháng, 1,1 triệu đấy.
You can always count on the kids for a wave around here. This stretch shows heavy wear, dark pavement, repeated repairs, and landslide warnings. Waterfalls continue along the road. Rain starts suddenly in the mountains. Beyond the ridge, the sky stays clear. But here, it's pouring. We stop to put on rain gear and continue at a slower pace. Lumber for managed forest sits along the roadside. The road passes a construction site in a landslide-prone section. Muddy puddles collect along the road. I go slow. Passing the ridge, the rain eases for a second, then returns on and off into the night. Here we finally arrive in Sơn Tây and say goodbye. He'll head up to Da Nang today, but I save the last stretch for tomorrow, hoping to see wild elephants on the final leg. I stay at Na Hang Diem Chow. The family seems to own half the street. Back at the hotel, they make me dinner. I sit nearby while the family watches TV. After getting cleaned up, I grab a coffee around the corner, and it starts to rain again. Pretty chill ending to a wonderful day. In the next episode, I ride most of the final leg with a group of local kids. The Trường Sơn Đông pushes deeper into wilderness, passing through protected forest, areas where some of Vietnam's last remaining wild elephants live. Then head to Da Nang, where I change my tire and hopefully will get less flats.